Over 4 billion people rely on vision correction today, but few know how it all started. From polished quartz to high-frequency lasers, the story of how we learned to see clearly is one of science, struggle, and ingenuity. The earliest known lenses date back over 2,500 years. Archaeologists discovered polished crystal lenses in Assyrian ruins, likely used as magnifiers. The Greeks and Romans also explored optics. Ptolemy wrote extensively about light refraction in the 2nd century AD, but without glass-making advances, these ideas remained theory for centuries. By the 11th century, scholars in the Islamic world and later in Europe were experimenting with convex glass to magnify text. These were called reading stones. They were semi-spherical lenses placed directly over the page. Monks in monasteries were among the first regular users. The first wearable eyeglasses appeared in Pisa or Florence, Italy around 1285. They featured convex lenses to correct presbyopia, age-related farsightedness, and were balanced on the nose or held by hand. Early frames were made of leather, wood, or bone. By the 1300s, these spread through Europe via monks and craftsmen. The invention of the printing press in 1440 massively increased literacy and demand for reading glasses. By the 1600s, eyeglasses had temples, arms that rested on the ears, improving stability. In the 1780s, Benjamin Franklin invented bifocals, allowing wearers to switch between near and far vision. Optics science exploded in this era, especially in Europe. Mass production in the 1800s brought standardized lenses and affordable frames to the public. Metal wireframes became common, and optometry emerged as a profession. In 1862, Hermann Snellen introduced the Snellen chart, a global standard for measuring visual acuity still used today. German ophthalmologist Adolf Fick created the first successful contact lens in 1888, made from blown glass and covering the entire eye. They were thick, uncomfortable, and could only be worn briefly. In the 1930s, PMMA plastic revolutionized lens design. These hard lenses allowed for thinner, lighter contacts, but still had limited oxygen permeability, causing discomfort for long-term wear. Czech chemist Otto Wichterle created the first soft hydrogel contact lens in 1959 using a children's toy motor and a bike part. In 1971, Bausch and Lomb commercialized the first FDA-approved soft lenses. They dramatically increased comfort and accessibility. Later innovations introduced disposable lenses, extended wear, and silicone hydrogel materials. Before lasers, radial keratotomy (RK) used tiny incisions to flatten the cornea and correct nearsightedness. But outcomes varied. In the 1980s, photorefractive keratectomy (PRK) emerged, using an excimer laser to reshape the cornea's surface. This was the first laser-based procedure and laid the groundwork for modern LASIK. LASIK, short for laser-assisted in situ keratomileusis, was FDA approved in 1995. It involves creating a thin flap in the cornea, reshaping the tissue underneath with an excimer laser, and replacing the flap. LASIK offers rapid recovery, minimal pain, and over 90% of patients achieve 20/20th vision or better. Newer techniques like SMILE and femtosecond lasers continue to refine outcomes. The future is bright. Artificial corneas, customizable light-adjustable lenses, gene therapies, and even bionic eyes are under research. As biotechnology evolves, so does our ability to perfect vision without frames or lenses. Did you know 75% of adults use some form of vision correction? The global eyewear market is worth $150 billion. LASIK takes under 10 minutes per eye. From monks using glass orbs to laser-guided reshaping of the eye, vision correction reflects centuries of human innovation. One thing's clear, our future has never looked sharper.